Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 7 with me, Shanley. Today we are taking on Daily Race C and as the title suggests, I think this could be my best race on Gran Turismo 7 so far. You can see starting at the back in the OF Mobile. That's my new name for it because why not? Okay, so straight away starting P14 near the back. Got an Aston Martin in front, which hopefully we'll be able to dispatch pretty soon. But the first lap of any race like this is just gathering momentum really. Get closer to the cars in front, try stay away from the cars behind. As you can see, Aston Martin now goes wide at the first corner, trying to get a run on the left hand side, who very violently cuts me off left and right. Flash my lights to show that my impression is pretty low. German gets past me in the Hyundai. I'm a big fan of Hyundai, I must say. Now he has a go at the inside. Notice how the Aston doesn't try to kill him. What he does do is get murdered himself. That's fine by me. If you like what you've seen so far, I know we've only just started, do be sure to like and also subscribe to see a bit more action. Skipping a bit further forward on lap 1. Yellow flag over the top of the hill. Not surprising. Didn't really see what for though. But so we're getting close to these guys and whoa, there's one car there. The Porsche's gone to the left. I'm alongside someone else in the Subaru. 3 positions in one corner. I will take that. Another yellow flag. I wonder what that could be about. Nothing that we're going to see. And Lose Gaming behind has a penalty. Poor dude. Just fast forwarding. Goodbye, Lose. And what you're going to see here is the main strength of this McLaren. Just braking. It's just so good. I don't know how, I don't know why. It just feels like you can brake much later and still get it stopped in time compared to other cars. Which I will certainly not complain about. Lap 2 now. Closing in. Got a bit of a battle pack in front, you can see. 10, 9, 8 is there as well, yeah. Bit of contact between those pair. And then my fellow Brit decides to go into the wall. The German goes into the wall as well. I think the German helped the Brit. Not very often you're saying that. Gorilla comes back for some more and I spot my opportunity and sneak up the inside. P10 for me. Which will, barring anything going wrong, become P9 when Lumpy here has to serve his penalty. I'd just like to say, if I do sound a bit odd compared to usual, I think I am fighting off tons. Woof! Fighting the back end of the McLaren to stay in one piece and stay in line. Jesus Christ. And that doesn't really feel fair to me. Half a second penalty. Our fellow racer, but from Germany, just deciding to whack every single wall. But as I was saying, got ton slides at the moment. Not fun. Could be worse though. Got a little penalty marker here, got to slow down and then go straight away. So up to P9, happy times, happy days. But as you can see, the gap to Gorilla is closing. Yep, he just blasted past me like I wasn't there. Now really skipping forward because the action is about to get taken up a notch in a few moments. Gorilla goes defensive into turn 1. I slow down a bit too much. That beamer is gone and then I sort of just lagged. I didn't really know how to describe that, but I just took a big leap forward for some reason, which felt strange. I was lucky not to get a penalty going into the back of the guy in front of me. Over the top of the mountain again. Another yellow flag. Now, look at this. See, it's still a yellow flag. I thought I timed that just right to get away with an overtake. But no, I was a little bit too early there, which landed me in a bit of trouble with the stewards. They're not very nice to me, but then it was my own fault. The 7th and 6th are just here as well. They're going pretty slowly, for what it feels like anyway. I think the 5th and 4th are just a whoa! Beetle in the wall. I push him forward. You can say thank you anytime you like by letting me pass. Or get a penalty. Not so bad as my penalty, but still got a penalty. Which he is not serving. What? Doesn't really seem fair. Anyway, back down to P10, as I was about to say. Over the top of the mountain on the next lap. Closing in, yellow flag. There's Mercedes facing the wrong way. Up to P8 now. Just what we like to see. So, this is still over half of the race to go. Fast forwarding a little bit here. Those two in front are just having war, quite frankly. Those two have been at it against each other for quite a bit of the race, actually, because it's that pair from earlier as well. And you see what I mean about braking? McLaren is very good. So, Germans on the grass. Now they're playing a bit of bumper cars. I'm trying to make something happen here. I was hoping to go down the inside, but he just shuts that off. So, through the middle we go. A little bit of contact. Not what I want. Even more contact. Really not what I wanted. Not how I wanted that to go. But 2 positions in one straight. That will do me. Although I don't think I'm going to hold on to the second one because here's Gorilla on the inside. You can see with the radar. I'm trying to do the old switcheroo. A little bit more contact. I promise this is all unintentional. I do not want contact. I'm not that type of racer. And now you can see I just parked the car in the middle of the circuit because it's a very narrow straight. And just see how much contact there was here. And you go a little bit with Gorilla and also Lumpy. And now we try pull away. So happy times in that respect. Now back live. Or sort of live. I did brake a little bit early here, and I think I caught the people out behind because you can see Lumpy just falling back in terms of time. And then I thought this was my race. You know, P6, that's it. No, there's P5, but you can still see a fair gap to P4, although only skipping forward 1 lap, I think it was. That gap has gone from 6 seconds to 2 seconds. And you can see it on the right hand side, my pace has improved, 2 minutes 7.1. I was just finding time in this McLaren. I don't know how I was doing it, but I'm not complaining either way. Well, I wasn't complaining, I should say. Now, but if you remember this guy from earlier, he was in front of us just before we got that penalty, the 3-second one for overtaking under yellow flag. He didn't seem too confident then. And I don't think he's that confident now, although I'm the one brushing the wall, not him, so maybe I should just shut up and get on with it. Nope, he's just tapped the wall as well and gone off, so P4 all of a sudden. Now, I really did think this was my race, that was it. So it was like 10 seconds, now it's just 7.7, so a bit of a close. Another lap later, chaos must have happened in front, because all of a sudden I'm 2 seconds behind. And still closing, so it must have been some form of penalty. As you can see, I did another 207 as well, 207.1. And now going around the last corner to start the last lap, 1.7 seconds behind, and then just to boot, don't know where that lap time came from, 2 minute 5.5, fastest lap by a fair bit, I think. A half a second, 3/4 of a second. I didn't quite see what it was before. Now this final lap is quite helter-skelter, just to let you know. So, here I am, 2 seconds behind Mark, who is not far behind the guy in front. You can just see there as they turn in right. Now I'm trying to close in as much as I can. Not hoping, well, I'm hoping, but not expecting, I should say. I do like Bathurst, it's such a lovely track. You can see, go from 1.7 to 1.4 behind 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. This is where I really started to believe that a podium might have been on the cards. Nearly hit the wall there, but not quite. That was good. Under a second now. Still getting a bit ragged. He's in the wall, so got a really good run now. Thinking 3rd place is going to happen. Come on, Herbie, get out of the way. And I decide that, yeah, that was a mental move by me. I think there was a little bit of a tap or something because he was close to me. There was definitely contact of some description. I just don't understand this penalty. We're going to look into that later. As you can see here now. I was hoping the last lap I would be able to at least get P2 on the track. You know, overtake this guy. But no, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So, you'll have to let me know in the comments below if you think that I would have been able to nail this guy. You can see it was closing in, and then the frustrating penalty that should not have been a penalty. I don't even know what it's for. The only thing I can think of was the contact, because we did tap just a little bit. So damn frustrating. See, the French guy in first, he was just gone. I think he's just finished the race now. Or pretty... Yeah, there you go. You can see time remaining. So annoying. But rounding the final corner to probably what has possibly been my best race in terms of speed, overtaking, battles. I suppose controversy counts as well. Does controversy count? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So, here we go. This is what we're looking at. Over the top of the hill. I'm alongside. And you can see there was a small tap. I had to just watch that again. And I think I am able to slow it down. I just don't understand how this is a penalty. And this is me also figuring out that you can actually change view. So here you go. You see, you get ready for the tiniest little tap. How is that a penalty? Just watching, thinking, what the hell? It's not like I forced the guy off the circuit. You can see he missed his turning point there, hit the wall. But you saw this from the live racing. Here I come in the OF-mobile. Or should it be the off-mobile or something? I don't know. And then just the tiniest little tap on my way through. I don't really think that was justified a penalty. The car is quite pretty, isn't it? Do let me know what you think about the livery as well. It is a real-life livery as well. It's not something that someone's just made for a joke. It is real, I promise you. I bet there's quite a few people looking at the livery in real life thinking, what the hell? And now, this is my other favourite bit, and probably my highlight of the race, and will be the thumbnail of the video. Those two just knocking the hell out of each other. And then, whoops, through the middle. I don't think 3 wide into that corner has ever gone well before, and you can let me know if you think that that went well. It certainly went well from my point of view, because I was the guy that got 2 places out of it. Let's see, there's just a bit of contact there. I want to go to the inside, maybe use the pit lane entry. That's not happening. So here we go. Pretty snazzy looking thumbnail, I think. Anyway, guys, that's enough from me. I'm going to leave you with me doing my thumbnail here. That nice little picture. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.